So in this particular class we will understand about triangle and its properties. This is of class 7. Okay, so triangle is simple. Let's understand it. So let us draw a triangle first. Okay, the three vertices are marked A, B and C. Alright, so AB is a line segment denoted like this. BC is a line segment denoted by this. AC is a line segment denoted by this. Alright, this particular angle between AB created by line segments AB and AC is called A. This particular angle is called B. This particular angle is called C. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. This is the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, so this is one property you need to understand. Okay, now types of triangles. Types of triangles. Okay, so if A, B, C, now let AB length AB is equal to A, length AC is equal to B, AC is equal to C, length BC is equal to B. Okay, so if A is not equal to B is not equal to C, then it is a scalene triangle. So scalene triangle is where sides are not equal. Okay, when A is equal to B which is not equal to C, it is isosceles triangle. Okay, which means two sides are equal, any two sides. Okay, so A is not equal to B but B is equal to C, so this is also an isosceles triangle. Okay, if A is equal to B is equal to C, this is called an equilateral triangle. Okay. Simple enough. Based on triangles, they are acute, obtuse or right angle triangles. Okay, so if all three A plus B plus C, all the angles are less than 90 degree, this is acute angle triangle. One of the angles is 90 degree, A, B, C, this is right angled triangle. Okay, one of the angles is greater than 90 degree, this is obtuse angle triangle. So now we will understand about median of a triangle. So median of a triangle. Okay, so let this be any triangle A, B, C. So the midpoint, let's say D is the midpoint of BC. Okay, so AD is a median, which means BD is equal to DC. It divides BC equally in the ratio 1:1. Okay, it is as simple as that. So at times this is a median, AD is a median, AD is a median. Okay, so now let's understand. Let's say ABC is a triangle. Okay, AD is a perpendicular to BC. Okay, AD is a perpendicular line to BC. So length of AD is considered to be the height of the triangle ABC. Okay. Similarly, if I draw a perpendicular from B to AD, similarly, if I draw a perpendicular from B to AC, BE is height of the triangle ABC. Okay. Similarly, there is a third perpendicular possible from vertex C. Okay. So this is the altitude of the triangle. Okay. So in an acute angle triangle, we have seen it. In a right angle triangle, there is already a perpendicular. One of the sides is already a perpendicular. Now in an obtuse angle triangle, let's say A, B, C. We extend the C, we extend AD on it. This is a perpendicular, so AD is the height of triangle ABC. Okay, simple enough. Now let's move on to some other properties of a triangle. Okay. So let's say this is a triangle A, B and C. Okay. So let us project it to D. So this is angle A, this is angle B, this is angle C. Let's say this particular angle is D. So we know angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. So can you say anything about angle D? Angle D is called the exterior angle of the triangle. Okay. Angle D is the exterior angle of the triangle. Now we draw AB is there. We draw a parallel to AB which is CE. Okay. So whenever we draw a parallel, this particular angle and this particular angle becomes A. This is alternate angle. Angle ACE is equal to angle BAC which is equal to angle A. This is alternate angle. Alternate angle. Okay. Angle ECD is equal to angle ABC which is equal to angle D which is not equal to angle D, which is, let's say, angle X. This is corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Okay. This B is equal to angle D. This is corresponding angles. Okay. So the exterior angle D is equal to angle A plus X which is equal to A plus B. Angle X is equal to angle B. Just because there is a bigger line doesn't mean this angle is not same. Okay, this angle is same. Alright. So angle D is equal to angle A plus B. So this gives us exterior angle is sum of the opposite interior angles of a triangle. Okay. So let's say there is another triangle ABC. Okay. we have extended this particular x. So x is equal to angle B plus angle C. Okay, if this is x, so and this is BC, this is x is equal to angle B angle C. Let's see another triangle. Okay, so let's say extend this particular side. Okay, so this particular angle is y, so y is equal to angle A plus angle C. This is A, this is B, this is C. This particular angle is A, this particular angle is C. Let's say this is not B, this is C, this is B. Okay, so A plus C, y is equal to A plus C. Okay, so by these three triangles it should be fairly clear what is exterior angle and what is the sum of opposite interior angles. All right, you might get few questions based on this. Okay, this is simple enough, so we have discussed this. All right, let's see what's the next topic here. Let's discuss a question just to make things clear. Okay, this particular triangle is PQR. This particular angle is X. This particular angle is Y. This particular angle is 47 degree. This particular angle is 52 degree. Question is find X and Y. Okay, so by triangle sum property, 47 degree plus 52 degree plus y degree is equal to 180 degree. This is 9 plus 9, 99 plus y degree is equal to 180 degree. So y degree is equal to 81 degree. Okay, x is sum of opposite interior angles, which is 47 plus x degree, which is 47 plus 81, 128 degree. Okay, as simple as that. So you can practice a few questions based on this. They will be extremely simple. If you are asked to find whether these are scale and triangle, or so let's say ABC, length of AB is 4 centimeter, AC is 5 centimeter, BC is, let's say, 8 centimeter. All right, so find the triangle is scalene or not. Okay, so so the triangle is scalene because AB is not equal to AC, which is not equal to BC. Okay, this is simple enough. Okay, so you can practice a few questions based on this. They will be extremely simple. All right, let's discuss few other examples. So isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Okay, so in an isosceles triangle, A, B, C, two sides are equal. AB is equal to AC, which is not equal to BC. Okay, if this length is x, this length is also x. In an isosceles triangle, angle B and angle C are always equal. Okay, in an isosceles triangle, two angles are equal. All right, now let's discuss an equilateral triangle. So let's say this particular triangle is an equilateral triangle, A, B, C. So this is the sign generally which denotes AB is equal to AC, which is equal to BC, which is equal to X. Let this angle be Y, this angle is also Y, this angle is also Y. So 3Y is equal to 180 degree, Y is equal to 60 degree. So in an isosceles triangle, all angles are 60 degree and they are all equal. The sides are equal, all the angles are equal. Okay, it is as simple as that. Okay, now let's move on to a simple concept, forming a triangle using sides. Okay, so in this concept, let's say length of one side is 4, length of the second side is 5, length of third side is 6. Okay, so the question that has been asked is a triangle possible? So a triangle is only possible, okay, if length of highest side is less than length of other two sides. Okay, so the highest length is 6. This has to be length less than the length of the sum of the other two sides. 6 is less than 9. Okay, now this is first condition. Second condition is smallest side should be greater than difference of the other two sides. Okay, smallest side here is 4. This has to be less, this has to be greater than the difference of other two sides, which is 6 minus 5. 4 is greater than 1. All right, so had this side been 6 minus 5, a is equal to 0.5 is not possible. If a is equal to 0.5, no triangle is possible. Okay, this is a property that you should remember every time. All right, so triangle is possible if length of highest side is less than the length sum of length of other two sides. So the highest possible length of C can be 5 plus 4, 9. It has to be less than 9. Anything less than 9 will become a triangle. Anything greater than 9. So C cannot be 10 or C cannot be 11. Okay, so this is a property you should remember. Alright. Now let's discuss a question regarding this. Okay, so A is equal to 12 centimeter, B is equal to 15 centimeter. What are possible values of C? Okay, so A plus B is equal to 12 plus 15, 27. So C should be less than 27. Okay, A minus B is equal to 3. Okay, so C has to be greater than 3. Okay, so C has to be greater than 3, less than 27. This is your answer. So if C is greater than 3 and less than 27, a triangle is possible. Okay, this is simple enough. Let's discuss another property, right angled triangle. Okay, A, B, C. This is a right angled triangle. This angle is 90 degree. Okay, this particular side is called A, this particular side is called B, this particular side is called C. Side opposite to 90 degree is called hypotenuse. Okay, and there is one property of right angle triangle, A square plus B square is equal to C square. which is sum of squares of the two sides is equal to hypotenuse. Okay, you have to remember this property every time. All right, now I think triangles is over. The only thing you need to do is practice a few questions on the basis of this. They will be fairly simple. If you practice, you will be able to solve most of the questions. All right, let's discuss one question on the basis of this right angle triangle. So let's say AC is equal to 5 centimeter, BC is equal to 12 centimeter. Find the length of AB. Let's draw the figure here. In this particular figure, AB is the hypotenuse, AC is equal to 5 centimeter, CB is equal to 12 centimeter. So AB is equal to under root of 25 plus 144, which is under root of 169, which is 13. Okay, so AC is equal to 13. You need to note that AC is always bigger than the sum of the other two, is always bigger than the other two side, not the sum. The hypotenuse is the biggest side in a right angle triangle. All right, so this is simple enough. You should practice a few questions on the basis of this, and you should be able to get through all the questions. Just in case you are not able to solve anything or there is a problem, you can ask me. Okay, so thank you.